With final season and winter break just around the corner, the San Diego State community is finishing strong to conclude the fall semester with winter break. Good evening and welcome to the Daily Aztec Live. I'm Lindsey Brintwood.
And I'm Mimi Simons. Thank you for joining us today. After a long nationwide search, SDSU President Adela de la Torre announced last week that the appointed Vice President for Student Affairs and Campus Diversity will be Christopher Manning. President de la Torre said they were looking for someone who cares deeply about students and the student experience. He will be responsible for overseeing the programs and services for student success, along with working closely with the University Senate and associated students to make sure student voices are heard when it comes to making decisions. Manning's term is set to begin February 29th.
As periodic droughts continue to impact San Diego, the city has invested over $1.4 million into a potential solution to its water crisis. Daily Aztec reporter Chris Goen has more on San Diego's Pure Water Project.
For most San Diegans, water may seem like a limitless resource. But for those who are struggling to pay increasingly higher water rates, it's anything but. Back in September 2021, during the height of the COVID pandemic, the San Diego City Council approved a 15% increase in wastewater charges. Wastewater rates are expected to increase an additional 4% by January 2024, yet San Diegans already pay twice the national average for water. Higher levels of water bill debt are found in zip codes with lower income households, such as LA, Colton, Bell Gardens, Norwalk, and Cypress. Many of these communities also have higher proportions of Black and Latino residents. While volunteer-run organizations like the Western Service Workers Association advocate on behalf of low-income residents who are struggling to pay their water bills, the threat of a water shutoff remains an ever-present threat for many San Diegan residents. We are currently just outside the North City Reclamation Plant. This facility, which is currently being expanded to produce even more recycled water per day, is an integral part of what the city is calling Phase 1 of its Pure Water project. As the largest infrastructure project in San Diego's history, Pure Water San Diego marks the city's most significant effort to combat the growing threat of water insecurity. Phase 1 of the project includes 10 different facilities spread out across San Diego, each of which will play an important part in converting wastewater to drinking water. At the reclamation facility, wastewater from the Marina Pump Station is converted into purified drinking water. The process produces 30 million gallons of drinking water per day, although the city is currently expanding the site to produce up to 52 million gallons. Once construction on Phase 1 has been completed, this water will then be sent across the street to the North City Pure Water facility for further treatment, before being sent to Miramar Reservoir and eventually straight to San Diego households. The project is still quite a ways off. Water testing efforts won't begin until at least 2025, with distribution planned for some time after that. But Pure Water San Diego serves as a promising vision of the future, a future in which San Diego is no longer reliant on expensive imported water, and in which the city is no longer at the mercy of recurring droughts. For Aztec News, this is Chris Goen.
Thanks, Chris. While the thought of drinking recycled wastewater might be hard for some to swallow, this new project seems like a safe and promising solution to the city's ongoing water crisis.
Feeling stressed about finals week and would like to talk to someone? Well, don't you worry. The SDSU Talk It Out program has got you covered. Talk It Out is a drop-in service that provides students with an accessible and confidential one-time consultation sessions with counselors via Zoom.
The program allows you to meet with a certified therapist for 15 to 20 minutes and receive support about any concerns or even help with general problem solving. Services are available Monday through Thursday, weekly. All you have to do is drop in to the Zoom room. For more details regarding available Talk It Out drop-in times, go to SDSU's Counseling and Psychological Services website and visit the Talk It Out tab. That's all for news this week. Coming up, we have sports with JohVonne Roberts and Xamara Aleman.
Welcome back to sports. I'm JohVonne Roberts.
And I'm Xamara Aleman. Thank you for tuning in.
Though football season has come to an end, there is a new opportunity for the Aztecs next season. SDSU has just named Sean Lewis as the next head coach for the team. Lewis has previously served as the offensive coordinator for the University of Colorado.
In his last season with the Buffaloes, Lewis excelled in coaching with his former team, posting an increase in both yards and points from the previous year. Before Colorado, Lewis had a 5-year stint as head coach at Kent State, and he also served as play caller and quarterback coach at Syracuse. Lewis was responsible for one of the most dynamic offenses in the nation, which not only broke program records, but completely made history.
Yesterday, Aztec men's basketball came up short against Grand Canyon University with a score of 79-73. One of the main causes of the loss was the Aztecs shooting 62% from the free throw line, causing GCU to take advantage both offensively and defensively.
The Scarlet and Black, however, will be back in action this Saturday against UC Irvine at 7:30 p.m. for a home game at Viejas Arena. Although women's basketball lost against the Stanford Cardinal last Friday, the Scarlet and Black rallied against Cal State Los Angeles with a score of 76-71.
Our very own Daily Aztec reporters Madison Lariquente and Adriel Hassara had the highlights from last night's show, Home Win.
Passing the ball to SDSU women's basketball as their season has arrived. On Thursday, December 6th, the team brought home a win against the Cal State Los Angeles Golden Eagles.
Hey guys, we're here today at Viejas Arena as we're following along with the SDSU women's basketball team. The San Diego State Aztecs are 4-4 this season so far, and today they're taking on the Cal State Golden Eagles, whose current record is 4-2. Follow along for future updates.
This is a preseason matchup, hungry for a win, coming off of an at-home loss against Stanford.
Love and support from Aztec fans filling Viejas Arena is what the Aztec community is all about. The SDSU dance and cheer team, as well as the band and baton twirlers, were pumping up the crowd with their magnificent opening and halftime performances.
The pride and community Aztec fans provided for the women's basketball team in Viejas Arena Monday night is unmatched. Let's hear what keeps Aztec fans in love with their team.
Today I am here with Aztec superfan.
Hello, my name's Kai, the superfans.
And how many years have you been supporting Aztec women's basketball?
Women's basketball for over 10 years. We got a lot of cool shooters. We got a lot of girls that can really move the ball.
And who is your favorite player on the team?
Prohaska.
Senior guard number 24, Abby Prohaska, had an outstanding game, scoring 15 points with a total of 8 rebounds as she was the team's second leading scorer for the night, just under the team's top scorer of the season, number 32, a senior forward, Adriana Casada.
Scoring 19 points with 10 rebounds and 1 assist while remaining consistent, Quezada went just above her average of 14 points per game. Quezada has a field goal percentage of 56% this season, making just over half of her shots.
I'm with some fans in the audience. OLP High School, Our Lady of Peace, basketball player, and what you admire most about SDSU women's basketball.
Love how they come together and they pass the ball to each other. Instead of trying to take the lane, they use each other to help make the basket.
I really admire that they have a lot of hustle and they crash the boards really, really well.
1, 2, 3.
Keeping these Aztec fans on the edge of their seat, tensions were hot throughout the entire game, ending off the fourth quarter with the tied score of 66-66, leading the Aztecs into overtime.
After putting up a fight in overtime, the San Diego State Aztecs took home a win 76-71 against the Cal State Los Angeles Golden Eagles. Go Aztecs!
The San Diego State Aztecs are now 5-4 overall, ready for a big season ahead of them in the Mountain West Conference.
Can I get a go Aztecs?
Go Aztecs!
Woo! And for the Daily Aztec, I'm Madison Lariquente.
And for the Daily Aztec, I'm Adriel Hassara.
What a great win for the Aztecs. Make sure to stay tuned for their upcoming away games this Thursday against San Diego at 6 p.m. and Monday the 11th against Seattle at 11 a.m.
Well, that's it this week for sports. Stay tuned for arts and culture coming up next.
arts were definitely alive at this exhibit. The SDSU Arts Alive group presented The Creative Activism, Exploring Artistic Engagement in American Indigenous Activism on November 9th. This concluded the Campus Initiative's Discovery series of guest speakers.
The event highlighted acclaimed New Mexico-based artist Canupa Hanska Luger, a graduate from the Institute of American Indian Arts in New Mexico, via a panel-styled conversation. Luger's highlighted work, which included sculptures, were made on multiple artistic mediums like steel, fiber, ceramics, and repurposed materials.
Stay up to date with future Arts Alive showings by going to their Instagram.
Have you ever wondered about the history of acupuncture? Well, now's your chance to learn more because the SDSU Chinese Cultural Center has opened its acupuncture exhibit. This exhibit aims to teach the community more about the history of the medicine, its rise to the popularity in the United States, and the benefits for those with chronic pains.
The exhibit is open to all every Monday to Friday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. in room 130 of the PSFA building. Luckily, it will stay open going into 2024, so for further information, make sure to check out their website.
Another art exhibition is being put into light right here on campus. The exhibit Holding Time, Tracing Light will be displayed until December 7th at the University Art Gallery, featuring works by San Francisco-based artist Rachel Phillips.
Her exhibition takes a deep dive into photography with an emphasis on older forms of art such as vernacular photos, image projections known as magic lanterns, and an arrangement of colorful glass projection slides. Phillips said that her collection was inspired by her connection to the theater. For more information, head over to the PSFA website.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode of the Daily Aztec Live. Check out our website and the Daily Aztec social media for more on what's happening at SDSU.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and catch the next episode in the new year. Stay tuned for the Spanish portion of the broadcast. Mundo Azteca up next with Abigail Segoviano.
Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a nuestra programación en vivo de Mundo Azteca. Yo soy Abigail Segoviano. Empecemos con las noticias. Después de una larga búsqueda nacional, la presidenta de SDSU, Adela de la Torre, anunció la semana pasada que Christopher Manning ha sido asignado como vicepresidente para asuntos estudiantiles y diversidad del campus. Presidenta de la Torre ha dicho que estaban buscando a alguien que le importaran a los estudiantes y la experiencia estudiantil. Manning empezará el 29 de febrero y será una gran adición al equipo de SDSU. Espera servir a la División de Asuntos Estudiantiles y Diversidad del Campus, mientras expanden su impacto como universidad pública transfronteriza de Estados Unidos. Tenemos un nuevo entrenador para el equipo de fútbol americano en SDSU. Sean Lewis fue el coordinador ofensivo para la Universidad de Colorado y ahora es el nuevo entrenador de SDSU. Antes de llegar a SDSU, tuvo un periodo de 5 años como entrenador en Kent State. Sirvió como llamado de juego y entrenador de quarterback en Syracuse. Lewis fue responsable entre una de las dinámicas ofensivas de la nación, rompiendo récords del programa. Después de un proceso de 3 años, el Centro Cultural Chino de SDSU por fin han abierto su exposición de acupuntura. Esta exposición enseñará a los estudiantes y la comunidad sobre la historia y medicina china, enseñando los orígenes de la acupuntura. Esta exposición está abierta para todos de lunes a viernes empezando a las 12 p.m. a 4 p.m. en el salón número 130 en el edificio de PSFA. Estará abierto empezando el año 2024. Asegúrate de pasar y aprender más sobre la cultura china y los orígenes de la acupuntura. Bueno, eso es todo por nosotros el día de hoy aquí en el estudio. No se olviden de suscribirse a nuestro canal para ver nuestro próximo episodio. Visiten nuestro sitio web y las redes sociales del Daily Aztec y Mundo Azteca para más información sobre lo que ocurre en SDSU. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Nos vemos el año que viene.